This is a classic pump and dump. She has over 400,000 followers on Twitter. I mean, check this out. She's even followed by Elon Musk. Like, Elon is actually following this influencer's channel. It is absolutely crazy, like, how big influencers and famous people can pull something off like this and get away with it. So in this video, I want to show you guys how to avoid this situation, because this is literally the biggest meme coin scam of 2024 thus far. Before I jump into the details of the video, my condolences for anyone that's watching that actually got scammed by this. Me personally, I would have not traded this easily because it doesn't apply with my setup. So I'm going to show you guys in this video how to avoid this, like 100% avoid such a scam, because like so many people lost so much money, like millions of dollars was lost because of this rug. This is a huge scam. Like, this is the post that actually kicked it off right here. So this is the address that she wanted everyone to go to. Copy this, paste it into your wallet, buy the coin. This is the actual video that kicked it off. So you guys can see right here, she says launch time in less than 20. So I'm guessing less than 24 hours. That's what she means. So for those of you that don't know who she is, she basically has like one of the largest talk shows in America. Like, and it's just really sad to see like when influencers do things like this, because day traders like myself that's like looking to capitalize on the market, you know, moves like this will just take all our money, knock us out the game forever. I mean, I'm glad I didn't trade it. I'm gonna show you guys why I didn't trade this. And if you guys watch any of my videos on how to like day trade meme coins, this setup doesn't even apply to any of my teachings. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to avoid something like this. So let's take it back a notch right here to where is it? So where it says info. Before we even look at the chart, and that's the first place you want to go straight to the info. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to start marking green flags and red flags. So right here, this is a good thing. This is a great banner. I like it because it's kind of unique, you know. So green flag for the banner. Here's another good thing. Liquidity is locked. That's a good thing. I talk about that a lot. Here's another good thing. We have a lot of buyers, got a lot of volume coming in. Everything looks really good right now. Why would you not buy this meme coin? It's backed by a top influencer and all the numbers are checking out green. But let's just scroll down a little bit more, see if we could find anything here. So, I mean, everything looks good. Mintable? No. Freezable? No. I mean, everything is checking out. Now, before we go back to the charts, let's just check one more thing just to see. So I'm going to click down here where it says TXNS. And what you guys need to do, like before you buy any meme coin, always check with the holders. So I'm going to check the holders right now. I found the first problem. Here's the big red flag. You see, like the previous page we was just on had all green flags. Everything was a go. But here's our first red flag right here. 28.96%. What does that mean? That means that insiders, I can't really call any names, but this is all suspicion. We don't really know who made the bulk of the money in this thing here. But I mean, we don't really know who ran off with all this money, but, you know, we're all assuming who did, but we can't legally say. But let's just look at this, 28.96%. What does that mean? So that means that an insider, someone that knew about this meme coin before it launched, was holding most of its liquidity. What you guys want to do, you kind of want to look at like the top 10. And the top 10 should never exceed a total percent of 25. It should be less than 25%. And we could see right here that the lead-in one is already over that number. That's a huge red flag. But let's just jump into the chart. Let's just say you were going to trade this and you knew nothing about doing research and looking at holders and see stuff like that to look for like insider trading scams and stuff like that. Let's just click on the chart and I'm going to show you exactly why you should have not been a part of this scam. So I'm going to click right here where it says chart. We're going to talk about the text. So first things first, if you guys have not watched any of my videos, you want to make sure it's not on price. You want to make sure that you have it set on market cap. and set on USD. So looking at the 5-minute chart, it's a horrible setup, but let's just say you were desperate and you're playing the higher game, which is basically when the bar shoots up, you're waiting for a higher high. So this bar ended. So this bar right here, the second one, number 2, you just wait for this bar to cross over the top of that bar. So basically speaking, your entry could have been right there at the break of the first bar. Kind of stupid, but I mean, if you were like desperate and you were trying to technically trade this, you could have done that. Being that, it was a huge marketing push and everything like that, it could have been a good setup. Now, if you have done that, though, the question is like, well, where would have your stop loss been? Your stop loss has to be at the low of a bar, which is this bar, which is going to be down here. So that still doesn't make sense. See, I'm trying to make it make sense for a day trader, and it just doesn't. Your entry's up here at 400 mil, and your stop loss needs to be down here at 100 mil. That's bad risk management. So the 5-minute setup is horrible. So I wouldn't have taken that. Fine. Let's look at the 1-minute setup. Let's see if we can find something legitimate on the 1-minute setup. Okay, so if you're playing the high game, which is, again, first bar is over. So your second bar, you're looking for your second bar to cross over top of the first one, okay? In this case, okay, fine. You think about your stop loss first. Your stop needs to be down here, which would be around 100 mil. You're getting in at about the 250 mark. So again, kind of a stupid entry because your risk, it's not good. But let's just say you went with it. You got in right here, stop loss right there. You could have gotten out, price shot up, kept moving up. We had a red bar right here. You stayed in. A legitimate exit would have been right there. That would have been a legitimate exit. Why? Because of a lower low. See, this is a low right here. Low, low, low. This is your first lower low because this low is lower than that low. So from a technical standpoint, you could have exit right there, entry right there. This is your profit box right there. So you'd be getting in at 300 mil, and you'd be exiting right around 350 mil. Let me see if I get some sort of percent range going here. So that would be your entry, and your exit is right there. Max 26% return on your investment. This is off of a scam. So you could have made 26% off of a scam. Do you see why a lot of day traders kind of trade these meme coins, even if they're rug pulls? But I mean, we're not trading meme coins to make 26% ROI. We want to make at least 100% ROI on every single trade. That is what I teach. So again, from my standpoint, unacceptable, even though we kind of had a setup going on right here. But let's talk about the real setup. Let's talk about why this was not tradable at all. Because there was no real pullback and breakout. So if we grab the line tool right here, okay, we're going to trace it. Price shoots up. Let it shoot up. That's all the insiders. Let it happen. This is the top. You drop your line right at the top. And I want you guys to do this for every meme coin trade. What I'm doing right now. Drop it right there at the top. And as price starts to go back down, you're looking for one of these bars right here to bounce off of support. The only support area we have right now is that first bar, which is not even a good one. But let's just say you're using that as support. And what you're looking for is for it to return to support, which it did on this bar. So after that bar, you're looking for something, one of these bars to break above that area right there. And we didn't get that. So what should have happened is we bounce off of this, head back up. I mean, whoever was behind this scam couldn't even set up a proper bot because they could have faked everyone out better. They could have faked it better. They didn't even try. This is bad right here for it to continue. You're not even triggering anyone. What should have happened was bounce, go up, create a head right there. So it would have had a head right here. Have this head, that would have created a trend line. Because what we're looking for as day traders is a trend line break, which we did not receive. That's why smart traders stayed away. we're supposed to form that trend line. 2 points make a line. There was no 2 points. Break it and then pull back a little bit, and then we would have went right there. That would have been my setup, my entry. So I just want you guys to see that, it was a bad setup to begin with. I mean, the only people that were trading this was people that just don't know how to trade. Seriously, I mean, I feel bad for them. Like, here's an example right here. Here would have been a good buy. And I know this is hindsight, but this stuff is how you backtest. This is what I mean by trend line break. So I'm just going to draw it out for all my newbies here. This is a head. This is a head. And you guys, this is what I want you guys to do, all right? This is a head, and this is a head. This is a head. So that's your trend line right there. And this is your first break of that trend line, which is going to be on this bar. And you see how we have that tiny little red bar right there? That could have been your technical pullback. You're entering right there, and you're getting out somewhere right there. So that would have been my setup. But this move was supposed to happen way back there. It's too late in this trade for me to do something like this. So again, even we have red flags on the chart. So when you see something like this where the devs buy down here and then it pulls all the way back down here and struggles over time, I mean, it's been an entire hour and we couldn't break any new highs. Red flag. It's not worth it. If this move had happened way in this area, oh, that would have been a really good setup. Goes up in this area, pulls back, makes that head somewhere in this area within the first 45 minutes and then break. Oh yeah, that would have been a lot of money. You could have easily put 50K in this and walk away 50K easily, if it wasn't a rug pull. And you could have, again, with a lot of these meme coins, you can't put $50,000 in it because a lot of them are junk and low liquidity and stuff like that. But this one had so much money going into it. You could have put 50K in and literally pull 50K out. But unfortunately, it was a rug, so couldn't have done it. So hopefully you guys learned something from this and, walk away understanding how to avoid these rugs. And you've seen it for yourself. Even though we have a very popular internet personnel behind this powerful meme coin, it still got rugged. But if you watch this video and you understand it, you can avoid all these rugs. Like 100% of these rug situations you guys can avoid just from the information that was given in this video. Just because there's a lot of hype behind a meme coin doesn't mean that it cannot be rugged. That's the lesson that I was trying to put through in this video. Thumbs up on the video if you learned anything. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to learn more about avoiding rugs and, more importantly, how to technically day trade these meme coins. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.